गुड मॉर्निंग एवरीवन एंड वेलकम टू द एक्स्ट्रॉर्डिनरी गेट्स ऑफ इंडिया के एक और एक एपिसोड में। जैसे मैंने अपने शॉर्ट्स में डाला था, आज हम बात करेंगे सुनील छेत्री के बारे में। सो Sunil Chetri, a man who carried the Indian football. We can say the greatest is often measured by fame, money, and global spotlight. But some legends are built in silence. There's a legend called Sunil Chetri, one of the rare athletes who become a legend not because of the world watched him, but because he never stopped carrying the Indian football, what no one else could do, still this date. When we talk about Chetri, we talk about Indian football. So, like, Chetri is Indian football. And when I watched him play, he's like a delight. Like, he, and I was amazed when I see that he's a leading active goal scorers competing with Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi in the FIFA ranking. That makes him a legend. That makes him the legend for Indian football, and that makes an inspiration for the guys who wants to be, in the Indian team, wants to play as a striker, wants to play as as an icon, wants to be an icon like him. If we talk about his early roots and life, he was born in 3rd August 1984. He was grew up in a disciplined environment. His father, K.V. Chetri, played Indian football in an army team, and his mother represented the Nepal at the national level. Because of his father army posting, Sunil moved from city to city, never stayed long enough to feel settled. There were no elite academies, no social media hype, no shortcuts, no, just endless trainings, beliefs, and sacrifices. So this is the point. Like, we know that we have no great academies like Chelsea's academy, like Sporting Lisbon's academy, or like any like La Masia. You know, if you grow up in this environment, what do you have to do? Just a discipline, hard work. You have to maintain your skills, and these are the three factors you need to become successful. As for the other life as well, like if you work in disciplined way, if you work countless times, if you have improved your skills, you will always be in the top. You be in the top. If we talk about his playing career, Sunil Chetri played in early careers, began with the Indian giants like Mohan Bagan, JCT, and East Bengal. Indian football during the time has lacked infrastructure, exposure, and financial stability. Yet Sunil Chetri stood out not through the flashy skills, but through intelligence, positioning, and relentless work ethic. He scored goals where his team needed him the most. The foreign dream. In 2009, Sunil Chetri made up history by joining MLS side Kansas City Wizards. It was a huge step for Indian football. However, success didn't come easy. Limited game time, culture differences, and through competition, it tested him. Later, he had a brief stint with Sporting CP's B team in Portugal. These experiences didn't make him a star abroad, but transformed into a professional leader. We talk about his captaincy and responsibility, making a senior national debut in 2005 and score on debut against Pakistan. Chetri went on to become the first Indian all-time goal scorer. As a captain, he carried the Indian football through losses, rebels, criticism, and declining fan interest. He led to a multiple SAF championships and historic AFC Cup qualifications, while May give him up Chetri stay. In retirement and comeback. 2004, Sunil Chetri announces his retirement from Indian football, from international football. It felt like the end of the era. Indian football suddenly looked directionless without its leader, but when the national team needed experience and stability once again, he made the rarest decisions and came back from retirement for not for records, not for headlines, but because the country still needs him. That the country's proved one thing clearly: Sunil Chetri was never chasing farewell moments. He was answering responsibility. There's a viral movement came down in 2018 when, Sunil Chetri had recorded a video and posted on social media that, "Come, cheer, boo us, slash us, but please come to the statement. This is a fact that Indian football is not growing up, but we see a legend. We wanted a leader. That's why Sunil Chhetri come to my mind first when we talk about Indian football. A leader, a relentless leader, a goal scorer, not a flashy move player, but a very focused, talented footballer of all time. For me, it is all time. If we talk about, I'm not talking about Messi because the league is different. Because he played for much good academies, but Sunil Chetri, our captain, he has played for Indian clubs which have no infrastructure values. Yet he played for Mohan Bagan in East Bengal. We can say the giants of the Indian football. But you know, this is a moment where I feel that why Indian football is not growing up. You don't come to stadium and you boo us on social media, and for that reason, if our captain is putting a video, he put it a video where he spoke about no marketing, no arrogance, just honesty. The video went viral. He talked about that there's no fans coming to the stadium. Please come to the stadium, boo us, slash us, but you know, come to see Indian football. If we talk about his Bangalore FC, currently at Bangalore FC, Sunil Chetri become more than a striker. He is a mentor, a leader, and a standard for professionalism. Even in his late 30s, his discipline, fitness, and hunger remain unmatched. Young players look up to him not just for goals but for values. So at the end, I just want to say one day Sunil Chetri will retire for good, but his impact will never fade out. He didn't just score goals, he restored the hope and ignited pride of Indian football. He proved that true gentleman isn't measured by noise but by resilience and stride. And that is why his name will forever rise to glory and euphoria, standing among all the extraordinary greats of India. So that is up for the episode. This is my second podcast. If you like the podcast, you can like and share and subscribe my channel. And if you have any feedback, because I'm starting, this is my new podcast. So if you have any feedback, do let me know in the comments, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye bye.